Hey guys, it is Sanyo here. Welcome back to the Style Ward. Today's video is a sit down, talk to you, life related one. As you know, the Style Ward is about life plus style, not just style. So we get a little bit a mix of everything. So I'm going to share with you today some tips on how, 10 in total, on how to get into the routine of working out more regularly than not. But before I begin, welcome back to all of you who've been here with me for a while, and welcome to those of you who are new. I am so glad to have you all. All right, so let's begin and dive into today's topic. By the way, guys, check out my Bantu knot out. How cool is it looking right now? Freshly done. Anywho, so onward to today's video topic, how to get you into the routine of working out more regularly. And first and foremost is to create the habit. Okay, habit is something that you do by second nature. It is, you don't think about it too much. It's almost like you want to get to a point of working out where it's like you get up and brush your teeth each morning, like it's just an automatic thing. So you want to create that habit to get to that point where it's just like brushing your teeth, washing your face, and showering each day. Working out should be just the same. And you have to look at it from a healthy perspective as far as not keeping scores on inches and pounds that you're losing, but instead, focus more on the act of doing, getting into the act of doing and building that momentum so that, you create that habit on a daily basis. And the other thing that's number one. Number two, you want to make it fun. So I find that doing workouts that are like, fun related, where it's not feeling like you're working out. Sometimes even walking on a trail or running on a trail is a great way to do that, to keep it fun. Maybe even working out to a beat. Sometimes that really works. If you can get yourself in that on tempo, working out, that can give you, the fun aspect of it. Where instead of where you're just running on a treadmill and not going anywhere, kind of like, it gets boring and it's not very exciting. So you want to make your exercises fun. Find something that works for you and your personality when it comes to those fun exercises. One way, which is tip number 3, to make those fun, is to mix it up. Mix up your workouts. Find workouts that you can do that are different each day. Maybe target your legs this day, your back the next day, your core the other day, and so on. And even during those daily exercises, you can interject, make sure you're doing different stuff that will keep your interest. So, just make sure that you are mixing it up. Okay, number 3, keep it short, because I find that the shorter, the better. In fact, the shorter, the greater the results, the more calories you burn, especially, and what I mean by is HIIT workouts. HIIT workouts are the most effective. You burn the most fat and calories in the least amount of time, because you do these really high intensity, and that's what HIIT stands for, HIIT, high intensity interval training, and those really fire up your cardio, your heart rate, your fat metabolism, and so on. So it really gets you to burn a lot in a short period of time, because you do these rather intense workouts and with small breaks in between, and you even continue to burn even after the workout, because they're scientifically designed to be able to do that. They have been tested to work that way. So that is definitely a surefire way to get the most burn out of a workout, is by doing the more short ones that are high intensity. I do what are called mostly 7-minute workouts. There's even an app called the 7 Minutes app, workout app, I think, that literally for 7 minutes you work out and you are toning burning calories and fat within just 7 minutes. And let me just say, it's super effective. And the more you do it, of course, the more you begin to see the results, the more you see your body changing and forming and tuning, all in those right places where you want it to be. And again, keeping the right perspective. Don't focus on, the results, like the calories or the inches and weights that you lost, because if it's not showing up the way you think it's supposed to, then you'll get frustrated and quit. So that's why it's important to just focus on the doing, as I was saying in tip number 1, to create the habit. All right, tip number 4, you gotta get some cute workout gears and and equipment, some fun and effective equipment. So you want to get things that are going to make you feel comfortable working out in them, that are cute and make you feel, oh, that this is not just a boring thing, but I can actually look stylish doing it, in a sense that you are comfortable and it's holding you in all the right places to help you be able to tone in and shape your body and lose the fat the way in which you want to. Sometimes if you're not really good at holding in your stomach, because most of those exercises tell you to really squeeze and engage your core. If you're wearing a cute and well-made quality piece of workout clothes, that can really hold you in nice and tight if you can't keep yourself consciously reminded of pulling in your tummy really tight, because pulling in your tummy really tight, if you're working to burn belly fat, is important in order for those workouts to be effective, because again, you're engaging those muscles in the core that will allow you to assist in burning the fat in that area. So anyway, so getting comfortable clothing, cute clothing, it's always first and foremost that your clothing are comfortable. Comfort is first and foremost, and then the cuteness comes second. So, okay, that will give you a little bit more boost of self-esteem to want to do it and be consistent with it. It's a feeling that it gives you, and we can really play off our feelings, and they can drive us forward when they are positive. Okay, so number I don't know where I'm at. I think number 5, you gotta, number 6, nutrition. So nutrition and energy, plays into each other, because if you're working out and you're not properly nourished, then you're not giving your body what it is needed in order to most effectively burn those calories, cut through the fat in your body, to eliminate toxic waste matters and so on, in order to drop those pounds and inches. So nutrition plays a key role in that, because if you're working out and and this is the other thing, if you don't have energy, you're not going to want to work out, because you're going to be feeling too tired and sluggish. You're not going to be able to make it through the workout. And even if you do make it through the workout, there's a thing called muscle recovery. So if you're like sore and in pain, you're not going to want. Some people like the feel of that healthy pain, where it's like, okay, yes, I'm making progress. My body is actually responding to this, or it's working. So let me push through the pain. But there are some people who aren't that mentally strong, and so they need something a little bit more to help them alleviate the pain so they can continue. So that's where nutrition comes into play, especially magnesium, which is a mineral that is important for a slew of functions within the body, especially that of muscle recovery. So for workouts, and giving you also the charge of energy that you need to be able to do those workouts. So just make sure that you are getting in proper nutrition. If you're not sure about what you should be taking, there are lots of companies online that tailor to customizing vitamins and minerals for you that will fit your individual need. There are other companies that are just universal, where the products, their supplements and superfoods are actually organic and non-toxic. I will leave a link to perhaps a couple of those down in the description box, so you can check them out. But there's so many other, brands that you can look into online on your own. If you're not sure, again, I'll leave those links below to give your start where to begin to look. So nutrition plays an important role because you want to be able to have the energy to work out, to get through the workout, and also the recovery after you work out. So, okay, number 7, be realistic. Give it time, guys. It's not an overnight thing. It is not a quick fix. Losing weight, toning up, shaping your body is not a quick fix. It takes time. So be realistic with yourself. It's not going to happen in the first week that you begin. It's not going to happen in 2 weeks. It's not going to happen in the 3 weeks. Maybe it will. You may see some small gradual results, but be realistic and understand it's going to take time, maybe a month to 2 months or 3 months or maybe even longer. So be realistic with yourself and understand that it's going to take a little bit of time for you to begin to see the results. And that's why, again, like going back to tip number 1, creating the habit, where I said don't focus on the how many inches or pounds you've lost thus far, because you'll get frustrated if it's not showing up the way you think it should show up. So it may need a little bit more time, a little bit longer time. Each of our bodies are different and respond differently to exercise and nutrition and so forth, where it may happen more quickly for one person because they're not filled with too much toxins, so their body is able to more readily and easily adapt to change that it's undergoing, than someone who's more heavily loaded with toxins from garbage food and products that you put in and on your body. So just gauge yourself, give yourself that time, and be realistic that it's going to take some time. All right. Number 8, your why is super important. And perhaps I probably should have begun with this one as the number 1 tip, but let's understand that having a why is super important. Why are you working out? What's your reason? That will keep you going. When all else fails, your why will push you through, even through the pain, even through the sore muscles, okay, even through feeling tired. Your why can be that driving factor that keeps you going. It can be that powerful source of why you want to continue, because here's a reason why you may want to work out or started working out and want to continue to work out. You want to lose weight for health purposes. That is the number 1 thing. It is not about vanity. It's not about showing off your biceps and your 6-packs and whatnots and your firm and lift derriere and so on, your toned legs. It is not about that. It is about what is healthy for you as an individual, because as we all know, packing on too many pounds, excess fat within our body can produce diseases can stem from it. Diseases such as heart issues, diabetes, you name it, can stem from such matters, from having too much excess weight on your body. So keep a healthy balance. That is super important, and ensure that you have a healthy why as to why you're doing it. Perhaps you're a parent and you're like, oh, I'm always so tired. I wish I had more energy to be able to play with my kids and be more of a fun and lively parent, an active parent in my children's lives. I need to work out and I need to lose some weight for that reason. Just know your why and keep that why at the forefront. You may want to write it down on a piece of paper, stick it on your mirror, put it near your yoga workout mat, or in a space near where you work out, and just keep that reminded. Maybe set a daily reminder even of that, not just the workout, but your workout, and here's why, my why for working out, and it pops up on your screen every day, and you can say, okay, let's get into this. I must do this. This is important. So knowing your why is super important to keep you going and to keep that, that momentum and drive pushing through for you. Number 9, schedule it. As I said, set a daily reminder. And it's not just, daily reminder, as I was just saying, for your why, but for doing the workout, for getting up and exercising. Sometimes people forget because they have so many things on their mind throughout any given day. It's best to just write these things down, get a schedule. Could be a paper schedule or calendar, write it down, or there's so many apps nowadays, even exercise apps, where you can set daily reminders of your task that you want to complete or accomplish for each day, and you'll be reminded. Okay, 7-minute workout. And there are tons of, like, there are a couple of people that I follow that do those besides the 7-minute workout app. There's Lucy Wyndham Reed here on YouTube, and there's also Grow with Joe. She's on YouTube as well, and Instagram. You can find a lot of her workouts on there as well. And so they're really short but sweet and effective hit exercises that where you're gonna get the most burn out of a workout in a short span of time. So yes, set a reminder. Again, it could be a paper one if you're someone who prefers looking at a paper rather than on a phone, for a calendar to see what you're up to for the day, or get set a daily reminder in your phone as well for that purpose. So yeah, and that will keep you on task in creating the habit, getting into the act of doing. So scheduling it, setting a daily reminder is super important. All right, and number 10, celebrate small wins. So yes, so even though things may not be happening as fast as you want it to, you're not counting inches and pounds lost. You can visually see where there is a difference being made on your body, and even in how you're feeling. Even your energy may be more, high charged than not. So celebrate those small wins. Go buy yourself a cute little top or an outfit or something. Take yourself to a spa, give yourself a massage, pat yourself on the back, whatever it is. Celebrate those small wins every step of the way, because it'll keep you wanting to push forward. It'll give you the drive and enthusiasm to want to continue and set this action into motion, into place, where it becomes this habit that you do by second nature. And number 11, I'm going to add one in there. So this is a bonus. Hydrate. It's important to hydrate. So if you, it's going to be hard for you to work out. Your muscles will actually tense up and get really sore. Your joints will start crackling and stuff like that if you aren't well oiled, so well lubricated, well hydrated. And if you're thirsty, you're not going to be able to it's not good for your heart as well. You won't be able to move those toxins out of your body, flush out those water weight even, if you're not taking in sufficient daily amount of water. So that's super important. The minimum amount of water we are required to drink is 64 ounces. But again, the true and most and sufficient amount of water we're supposed to intake on a daily basis is to take our individual body weight, divide that by 2, and convert that number into ounces. And that's truly what we are supposed to drink per our individual weight each and every single day. But again, start with the bare minimum. As I do, I have a 32-ounce water bottle that I bought. It's stainless steel. And I fill that up twice per day, which means I'm getting in at least the bare minimum of 64 ounces that is required each and every single day. And if I somehow find the the joy in filling it up 2 times more, then I will be drinking a gallon of water every single day. But for right now, I started off with, I've been drinking 2 of those 32 ounces twice. I fill it up twice a day, and so that helps me get in. If I'm feeling thirsty, I'll go add some more, and then I'll get up to a gallon somehow. But that's the goal, to get up to a gallon per day. They said that's where it's really happening, when you can drink a gallon of water per day. So that's super important, to be hydrated, because if you're thirsty, you're out of breath, and it's not a good thing health-wise. It's dangerous as well. So hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. All right, let's run through the list again. So tip number 1 is to create the habit. Tip number 2, make it fun. Tip number 3, keep it short. Tip number 4, buy cute and comfy workout gears and clothes. Like, I forgot to mention the equipments, like getting dumbbells or kettlebells, or even a weight bar or something. maybe those, what do you call it? Those stretchy bands. I forgot what they call them. They booty bands, I think they're called. That you can use to work out in various ways that are here. You get some superior muscle defining results from it. I haven't tried out any of those things. I've just solely been working out without any equipment. But most importantly, comfy clothes, comfy cute clothes, and gears as well. Anywho, so let's start again from that list. So tip number 1, create the habit. Tip number 2, make it fun. Tip number 3, keep it short. Tip number 4, cute and comfy workout clothes and gears. 9, schedule it, set a daily reminder. I'm sorry, not 9. 5, schedule it, set daily reminder. 6, mix it up. 7, nutrition. 8, be realistic, give it time. 9, know your why. 10, celebrate your small wins. And 11, hydrate. All right, guys, that's a wrap. I hope what I've shared here today has been helpful, that will help you get into the act of working out more often, to begin loving, creating the habit, and then thus love working out more regularly than not, because it's super beneficial for our health and well-being. So thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate your time here. And as always, don't forget to give this video a like if you like what I share here. Give it a thumbs up, guys, and subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already done so that you can be notified whenever I post a new video. And don't forget to comment and share as well, so we could keep on flourishing and blooming together. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, adios, au revoir, goodbye, my loves. Mwah.